In for an arm check, hit for.
Fouled away.
Over the heart of the plate at some point.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to starting forward now. Nolan Arenado. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. Here's Nolan Arenado touches them all.
Absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Francisco.
Here comes the first pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself in.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor, and with it the Reds have tied the ball game at 1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No outs, nobody on. This is pulled into right. McNeil is there to put it away for out number 1.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Coming to the plate now, number 16. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Line to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the Reds are able to square things up on this solo home run. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 3, Kevin Pillar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Two and 1 the count to Pillar. To 2-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Mondesi brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Here's a pop-up now. And, oh, he can't rein it in. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Strike called. 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Calling for it, Marte makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrelton Simmons, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Andrelton.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-0 count. The pitch fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 2-1 home. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't rise.
George Springer.
Now batting, George Springer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Springer swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
The right fielder, number 15.
Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Three and oh now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. McNeil on at first. Nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The catcher, number 9. Yadier.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Ketel Marte. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Driven to right field and deep. McNeil racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. Looking at the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
A windup and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. Grounded up the first baseline. One there. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
23. Marcell Ozuna.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Marte is there, one away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away. One run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. So earlier in the broadcast we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So striding in, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Springer coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers leave one. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Now at the plate, number 16 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, number 16.
First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Alberto Mondesi. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fastball just missed above the zone.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-0 to him now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It's taken strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Andrelton Simmons. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot. and he was able to spit on that one, hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
2 gone in the Cincinnati fifth. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back in standing. Has a look, now the pitch. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way